Hi, my name's Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 12 years now every day. Today I'd like to share Genesis 41 verses 25 to 36. Here's the word of God. Then Joseph said to Pharaoh, "The dreams of Pharaoh are one. God has revealed to Pharaoh that he is about to do. The 7 good cows are 7 years, and the 7 good ears are 7 years. The dreams are one. The 7 lean and ugly cows that came up after them are 7 years, and the 7 empty ears blighted by the east wind are also 7 years of famine. It is as I told Pharaoh. God has shown to Pharaoh what he is about to do. There will come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt. But after them there will arise 7 years of famine, and all the plenty will be forgotten in the land of Egypt. The famine will consume the land, and the plenty will be unknown in the land by reason of the famine that will follow. For it will be very severe. And the doubling of Pharaoh's dream means that the thing is fixed by God, and God will shortly bring it about. Now therefore let Pharaoh select a discerning and wise man, and set him over the land of Egypt. Let Pharaoh proceed to appoint overseers over the land, and take 1/5 of the produce of the land of Egypt during the 7 plentiful years. And let them gather all the food of these good years that are coming up, and store up grain under the authority of Pharaoh for the food in the cities, and let them keep it. That food shall be a reserve for the land against the 7 years of famine that are to occur in the land of Egypt, so that the land may not perish through the famine." Genesis 41, 25 to 36. Here's my essay. Joseph interprets Pharaoh's dream. Pharaoh's dream finally becomes interpreted by God through Joseph. No human being can actually accurately tell a dream interpretation. Only God can do that. The wisdom that God gave Joseph during this occasion was a prelude to the big change that will occur in his life. It is as if his whole young life was full of adversities and traumas in preparation for the big position that he will hold after this dream interpretation. God prepared Joseph to be strong and resilient and wise. He was prepared for all the coming famine that he was to handle as he became a ruler in Egypt. God's hand and timing was so perfect that Joseph's life will finally take an advantageous turn. Joseph's whole life was a foreshadowing of God's big plan for man's salvation in Jesus Christ. The Lord gave us a glimpse of his power and his control over man's destiny. Reflection. How was Joseph's wisdom a reflection of God's wisdom in his interpretation? Isn't it so clear exactly what God wanted in positioning Joseph for this years of plenty and years of famine? Because he was groomed to be able to wisely go through all the authority that he needed in managing those famine. Now, and also not just the famine, but also the plenty, because if you don't know how to manage what you have plenty, when the famine comes, you won't be able to survive that famine. Even in our lives, we only get wisdom if God grants it to us. We otherwise, our nature, we are so sinful. We are so self-focused, we're so self-centered that we don't see the big picture. Only God sees the big picture. Now, the wisdom of Joseph is a reflection of God because he worships God and he has a relationship with God, and he knows that everything is in God's hand, is in God's control. So we did not even see an inkling of any form of manipulation to make him the leader, because we see that Pharaoh actually sees how wise he is, because God allowed that to happen. And when Pharaoh sees that, he finally decides later on that Joseph will be the ruler that needs to do all this decision. And we know that as humans we can't have wisdom. Only God is wise. Only God knows everything. Only God can see everything. So we know that his interpretation, this interpretation of the dream of Pharaoh, is not humanly possible, but it is a divine act that God has done through Joseph. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos, give you the Word of God. If you haven't already, check over 3,000 videos I've done over the years. I've been doing this daily. Just type on Google search ILMA'S Poem Devotional. Have a wonderful day.